Small businesses face an estimated $14,000 cost if the Albanese government's multi-employer bargaining changes pass Parliament. Live now to Trudy McIntosh. Trudy, a Senate committee has been looking at this today. What's it heard?
Well, Ash, it's been revealed that the federal government believes that businesses are going to have to fork out quite a bit of money if they are roped into multi-employer bargaining as a part of these industrial relations changes. A committee this morning scrutinising this controversial piece of legislation, which is still yet to get enough support in the Senate. The most controversial aspect of this seems to be centring on multi-employer bargaining, that is, workers from different companies but in the same industry banding together for better pay and conditions. Now, a lot of focus has come to the definition of what would be a small business, because if they are deemed to be a small business, they're exempt from the legislation. But at the moment, that only is a head count of 15. So even if there's a casual employee who works a couple of hours, they are also considered to be one of those 15 employees. The Michaelia Cash grilling Tony Burke's department today on these figures. We can show you what they are. This is the government's own estimates for how much a business would have to fork out if they are a part of multi-employer bargaining. For a small business, around $15,000. For a medium-sized business, it increases to $75,000, and for large businesses, just shy of $100,000. Here's Michaelia Cash at this Senate committee this morning, scrutinising Mr Burke's department on whether business can afford to pay this and whether they've even been told this would be the cost of entry.
Small business need to understand that if they are compelled to bargain, they will need no less than $14,638.
There's a number of factors that need to be considered in terms of the potential impact or cost on a small business.
To be fair to small businesses, they do need to know this. If this legislation goes through, they're going to have to put some money aside to be fair to them.
They are an estimate per employer.
So they could be higher, is what you're saying?
They could be a lot lower, for example, when...
The clock is certainly counting down for the government to get this industrial relations bill through the Senate. They want to have that done by the end of next week, but at this stage they still don't have enough support they need from the Senate crossbench. It's come down to Jackie Lambie and David Pocock. Senator Pocock again today, not revealing his hand here. He won't say how many employees a small business should have if he's going to tinker with that threshold. He says he wants more time to negotiate and consult with small business, but he won't say exactly how much more time he needs.
85–90% of this bill would pass today in the Senate. It has my support. It's the last details with some really serious and valid concerns being raised.
Would an extra week help, or do you think you need more time over Christmas?
Not sure. I've said to the government that I think we'll need more time.
The opposition claimed this morning that 56,000 Australian businesses who have between 20 and 199 employees will be caught up in this changes. They want to see the government lift that threshold dramatically, but ultimately they've indicated, Ash, even if that was to be the case and the government conceded, they wouldn't vote for it anyways. The government's saying the opposition is exaggerating their claims here. Labor government arguing their bill is all about getting wages moving again.